Welcome back to more Silksong, where last episode we started going down the apostate path of the slab. We explored the high top here in the high halls. We wandered around a little bit in the mist, not knowing what the crud was going on, and at the very beginning we talked to the huntress, who gave us another wish that we can grant, which has to do with just gathering meat and organs for her, which we will deal with in due time. Right now, I'm more into exploring than just anything else. And we got a new silk skill, which I definitely want to try out, so... Ah, it's that one. The thing that that might actually be a kind of useful one. So, it's just water. It's not, as the last few times, a fuller goop. It's the spiky things. Okay. There's a lot to go through here before we go anywhere else. Ow. I also wonder, is there even anything down these spots or not? Or are they just death traps? But this one is just a place filled with goodies. So that's okay for me. What do you have? Weaver effigy. The regular farms past interested to have stuff that I can bring to the collectors again, so that they have some money. So, yeesh, jumped right into that. So definitely need to do that as well. Okay, so that was worth it for resources. Go away. Nah. Is there a reason for me to take those things out, or is it just... Ow! Come on. Just so that these... There was something crawling in there. I don't like the fact that there was something crawling in the spikes. Bells. You have to fight a few of you here? Of course I do. I knew that it was gonna die here. Why did I know that? Well, because it was simply too clear that it was gonna die here. Stand up. Because I putzed around too much, and then that's what I got for that. And the nice thing is that that counted as my resets point, so didn't end that far back. It's just more annoying than anything at this point. Let's go. Let's grab our stuff again. Take care of these little bugger thieves. There you go. That is really useful. That is really, really useful. Not gonna lie. Okay, now I'm up here. It's good. Now I have a shortcut. Ah, and that's just... okay. So that's all that's good for, is just nothing. That's interesting. So my thought about this spot connecting to the one that is collapsed seems to be completely wrong. Huh. let's go to... Where is it? There it is. Let's check that out. There's something up top there. Hold on. What? There's something there. Over? And then up here? Oh. Thank you for showing me secrets, game. Whoa. Nearly would have missed that. It's good that I checked the map. What do we have here? Memory locket. Seems to be everything. That doesn't matter. Ah. What was in here? Nothing. That's really interesting. I don't have a connection like that if it doesn't do me any good. Oopsie. Nobody cares about you, bye. Okay, so that might have been everything that the slab has to offer for me now. Yep. There's something that sounds like the whimpering of a flea. There you are. Awoo! I'm happy to listen to that because I heard that whimpering. Okay, let's visit the flea circus. And also go to Bellheart because we have stuff to go give there. We have stuff to give to the other collector. Like we have stuff to give away and then we have stuff to buy. So let's Bellheart first. There's so much. We also want to check in with Eve since we got the first sinner thing there. I kind of want to know if that does something for anyone. Probably not. Let's just quickly rest. Do you have anything new? Not really. I don't want to give you my... You anything new? Korea's Rasher. And Queen's Egg. You know what? Give me a moment. I might do that in a moment here. Was it you who collected stuff? I think. You smell something? Oh, yep, take my 2 relics. Well, let's see. The 2 new things. What's that? Carving of Atla, Weaver of Time, a prayer is etched upon it. By grace of your example and our history held full in mind, our song is yours as your name is sacred. Weaver Atla, may you be praised eternal. Interesting. And last edit of the conductors. And lo is eternity sustained. The architect's claw will welcome that final form of dial and rotor and so gladly given. The perfect unfaltering voice. Interesting. I definitely got some stuff out of that. So that's good. I have... Oh, I can stand on that? I didn't know that. That's kind of fun. Anyway, before we do anything else, that's for me the important thing is that I get rid of some of my rosaries. And then we can deal with like the courier stuff. which at this point might be easier, it might also be extremely difficult and hard. So, first try. That's the closest thing to both, first of all, the shop where I want to buy stuff, and secondly, the centipede, millipede, whatever they are. With the... Also, let me just... In case something happens. So, I want to have that thing, please. There we go, I have another half of that. And then I want to have... Give me the spider strings. I have no idea. And I might really be interested in trying that out right now. Let's say... No. Give me that here. We do that over the claws. I still can dash, so it's okay. I cannot dash as fast anymore, but I'm gonna keep that for the moment. Just because. I wanna try out something because I have an assumption of maybe where that could be useful. I might just also be completely wrong in my assumption there, but you know, I have no idea. So the only thing I can do is try and try again. It's weird not being so fast anymore right now. Oh, you still have my music playing here? I have another psalm cylinder. Let's see what that one entails. Sermon of service delivered by an ordinary vault keeper. I don't like that, the other one I enjoyed more, but thanks anyway for that. It's so weird being so slow. And I think overall it technically isn't slow, it's just slower than what I've been used to for the past, like, I don't know how long I've been running around with my sped up claws there. But they made traversal so much easier. I also just used a little bit of silk for that, but honestly, a little bit of silk that you run away, you just get back so easily, so it doesn't matter. You know what, I'm not gonna do that here. I have a different idea. So, let's go back to the Grand Bellway. There's a lot still to do. Trust you. There's a lot still to do here, because I'm pretty sure we're still not at a point where I could make sense of everything that's happening in this flipping world. So... didn't care about checking out the slab up there, if there even is more, but I doubt it, but you know... you never know. Sometimes they surprise you. Everything else seems like I've checked it out. I wanna go to Greymore really quickly because there's a spot where I can do stuff. So, because at the very beginning of Greymore there was like one of these prayer bead thingies where we could make some into like chains. So I'm gonna go there really quickly. Gonna do that even though it's a little far. Actually, would Farfield be closer to that? Just on a technicality. I'm gonna do that, it doesn't matter to you, because you won't see that. And then we're gonna go to Belhard, and Belhard, we're gonna try the delivery thing, just to see what that has, and yeah. I made a quick stop here because I want to know. Okay, right, here's nothing. Let's see if you maybe have something new. I doubt it, but who knows? I hate that I always have to pay for coming inside your place. No, you have nothing. So you're completely worth. Well, I just wasted some silk there. Well, whatever. Sorry, I'm a little bit upset that I have to pay for you to let me in every single time. But whatever. I wonder. Still nothing more. Gouging rock. So there's still nothing there. No matter what, this is still as confusing to me as it ever has. Well, okay then, Belhard it is. Let's try the courier thing. Since that still doesn't give any clue on what's going on. So, we're back in Belhard. Let's see what that thing is. The courier's rasher. Where does that one lead me? Sure. Mommy told you, Miss Courier. Best you be delivering it swiftly. If left not stored, our ration's flavor fast turns foul. I have no idea where I need to deliver that. I did not look. Oh. Oh, up there in the Citadel. I need to go up to the Citadel. Not even to the first shrine. Or is that where... No, that's where I need to bring it. Okay. Now then it's time to head out. And be careful. I'm gonna try my best. So this one is on a timer as well as fragile, so that's good for me. But I have so much more stuff to go through with, so yeesh, that sucked. I dashed myself straight into you. Ooh, buddy, don't go up like that. It's not useful for me. Sit. Thank you. Need to go up somehow. How did I go up from here? Not like that. Also not like that. How did I do that again? Not from here at all. I messed up where I need to go. Gosh dang it. So we're pretty good on our way. If I wouldn't have gotten hurt so many times, I probably would have been a lot better with the time on the delivery, but you know, I messed up a few jumps, so sometimes that just happens. I might still be good to go though, because I can shortcut so many things now thanks to the double jump. Thing is, I'm not allowed to get hit at all anymore. Whoosh. Because if I get hit, then that's it. But the double jump helps me make good way. So where I am, need just to go all the way over there. My sprint claws would actually be really useful in this situation. Okay, and there it goes. Gosh dang it, I could have done that. I'm gonna give you the responsibility for everything that happened here today. Gosh dang it. But that reminds me that I definitely should take a look at the Tastes of Falun, which I doubt that that one was part of. No, that was part of it, so I definitely need to deliver that. Oh, gosh dang it. The closest way is over there. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do this because I need it for the Tastes of Falun. There's no going around that because I want to have that oil that he has. Okay, I messed it up again. I don't want to waste too much time just trying to do that over and over again. And there was another thing that I wanted to check out, and that was I wanted to check in with Eve as well. So I'm just quickly gonna do that because as it's been so far, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna waste time with that as well. It's always in here that just some stupid idiot is flying a little bit higher than the other, and then I just dash into them like an idiot and lose so much of the time remaining on that stupid package. Because it already hurts that the thing is not only fragile and getting damaged when I touch something, nah, it also runs down with time, which hurts it so much more. So that's really annoying. So as per usual, Eva didn't have anything for me, which is really weird. I have no idea what the crud these triggers are for Eva to actually do something. But I mean, I guess I have a memory locket, so let's just open that up. And what would be a nice thing for you to have? Let's take that for you. Everyone else is fully up, so I don't quite understand. I have one more memory locket. I have nothing else to do with that. I'm a little bit confused with that. Okay, well actually while I'm in here, I feel like everything else, I could go up to Moss home and grab that thing really quickly, since I said I wanted to kind of work on the Tastes of Falun. I know that there's one thing up here with these Moss Druids, or whatever they were called. So there's definitely a reason for me to go up here really quickly and grab that. In the hopes that actually that is what I need and that I get that what I need from here. You really don't give me enough rosaries to make this worth my while. Just saying. Need to be up here. Oh, you're actually dead. So... oh, interesting. That's not what I thought I was. Wasn't that in here? Maybe above that. Oh, hi. Trying to be with me? Is it here? Yep, that's it. Hey there. Druid, I require a picture of your mossberry stew to satiate a gourmet at the Citadel. Will you pass some to me? A barcode will consume my berry brew. Strong they be to bear the taste so sharp. Here's a flavor so ripe, searing flavor of pleasure and pain. Indivisible. They too may see the visions are, if they taste it strong, the visions could they see. Grant the stew, for you are back. To share the visions, yes, we shall pass it. There we go. Now I have the mossberry stew. The vintage nectar is with the caravan. So let's just go there. I wanted to visit them anyway. I mean, I've passed them. You suck on so many levels. I passed them twice at this point anyway, so I know that they're doing alright. But I didn't talk to them, so let's see what's going on with them. Hi there, how's it going everyone? Let me just rest here for a short moment. Hi there. Okay, you still citizen. What other encounter? Okay, so there's nothing new despite the fact that I brought you this chubby here. Nothing to say here. Hey buddy. Yeah. You have luck, Miss Hornet, to like the fur of we fleas. Oh, the blowy sand of the place is getting very stuck inside. I mean, I'm gonna refill it. Flea brew. Okay, no, so that's not the vintage nectar. I thought it would be the vintage nectar. I know the curious Russia. Pickled mug maggot. I have an idea where I get that. I have no idea about the vintage nectar and the crust nut. How close am I? Because I need to be in the Sinners Road for that. Actually, I need to go to the Sinners Road anyway. Let's head over there. There's stuff there that, to this point, I have not gone back to exploring. Despite the fact that I definitely need to do that, because there was a spot where I needed double jump to get into. And I never touched that. Let's just quickly. So we have to head off to Sinners Road, which... Actually, what's the closest spot to the Sinners Road that I can fast travel? Definitely not Bilewall, I'm not gonna go for that. So Greymore it is then. Let's go to Greymore. So we're back in the Sinners Road. I'm gonna take the upper area here as my path. Because, first of all, why not? And secondly... Flip off. Stupid red flea or whatever you are. There we go. Because the first thing that I wanna go for is these two. Because they pretty sure they have the pickled magma. It said the Moors used to grow a bounty of fresh food. Way back before the Citadel said us about catching their falling threat. Sounds right lovely, eh, Missy? Always eating, never troubled by no grumbling belly. You're like a hatchling, Benjen. So given to fancies. Now breeding roaches is what keeps us from starving. Dangerous work and not the finest diet, but we ain't complaining. Especially as more and more of them keep us succumbing to the strange sickness. Only means more meat for us. Har. So you also don't give me the thing that I thought I would get from you? Oh, the beasts outside and the masters are ensnared by this land's silk affliction. Okay, I think we already had all of the dialogue, so... So I don't get it from them as well. What does that mean for me? I am completely lost. Well, okay. Then let's have a look in here, because that was a spot where I needed double jump. You might be the place I need. You might be... Hi. I figured that it was gonna be the case. I have my poison with me already. Go. Go. Ooh, belly. You suck. Ooh, I hate that. Okay. So you are making my life a living nightmare here already. Because of your stupid maggots I cannot heal. I wonder if that did what I was hoping it would do. How bad are you gonna be? I hate you. That's how bad you're gonna be. I hate you. I have a pretty far way to go now, because I did not... Gosh dang it. Flipping, I hate it. Why do they get bile? I hate it. Flipping maggots. This time, how about I just try and play this careful and stay away from the bile in the first place. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And maybe I only use like one of my bots now at a time to make sure I keep you poisoned at least. Ooh. because I want to make sure to have you poisoned to deal at least some sort of damage while I'm not with you. Because you are annoying, and as per usual, poison is one of my favorite things to do. If I could poison and burn you at the same time, I definitely flipping would. Okay. Okay, now I need to get rid of the maggots. There you go. That was easy enough. Like, go away from you in case you're doing something stupid. Nothing. What do I get from you? Pickled mug maggot. I got that. So that is where I got that thing from. So my assumption was correct that that has to do with that. Still two things that I have no idea of though. Still don't know what that is. I also have no idea what that is. The material can be assembled in a home. What does that mean? Oh, also, I mean, there's other stuff that definitely needs a little bit of my attention. But something else that I just thought of again is... Okay. My thought process, okay, I just dashed into you because I thought you were asleep, but apparently you were not. Doesn't matter if it's asleep. If I dash into it, I take damage. Whee! Whoa, I dashed further than I thought I was gonna dash. I'm gonna go to a few of my friends that can build me stuff. Like the car card, I feel like should do something for me, as should that. So, and also have an assortment of crafting materials again. So let's just move to the fiery pits of hell again. I don't know what they were called. The marrow? No, deep rock. And I want to go to the shop there. So deep rock it is first. Deep docks, not deep rock. And I want to go to her and see what she has to say, and maybe I can buy stuff from her. I could also take a look at the diving bell, but I doubt that there's anything going on with that. It's one thing that I don't have from you. I'm gonna buy that, since that seems to be everything except for the shard bundle. So... okay, so that's all that I can do with you. It's a shame, but now I have that at least. Oh, where's your partner? If that one's down at the diving bell now, that would be interesting. I doubt that that's the case, but it would be interesting. We're gonna check out the diving bell at a later point again, when I feel like there's something to be gained from going there. Okay, but now I've done that. Now I want to go up to the architect, first architect or whatever their name was. So I need to go up to the bellway, and from there I need to go down to the slogs. No, what were you called? The underworks. I think, yeah, from the stage, that's my best way to go down fast. So let's go up towards the stage. Hello. Oh, there you are. You had me concerned. Those pieces of hardcore you carry upon you. How did you acquire, recover an artifact so rare? They were scattered about the citadel, each seemingly laid with purpose. Someone wished the thing dismantled, but showed respect enough to see it stored safe. That heart is an inspired form, conceived by the first of my line, for a knight of cog and blade. In it, I see my predecessor's talent, immense, now lost, forgotten. I could never create copy works so fine. And the knight that once bore the heart? Tell me of them. A gleaming order, cogwork sentinel, So impressive, majestic, in function, they were judged bound to the highest holy duty. Long before the creation of the core, the Sentinels ventured even beyond these walls to see all bugs brought forth safe to serve the Citadel. If the heart were restored within the Sentinel's shell, would it give thanks for the awakening, or would it grieve the those lands now lost? In time, Maker, I may find out. Sketchy. I'm gonna buy the Architect's Key. I have no idea what it's for, but let's do that. I'm gonna buy your stuff. It doesn't matter. I have the resources and I shall use them. Because yet again, what good do they do for me if they just sit around and gather dust? Except for the big ones, I wanna keep those for like... melody and the voice, both a fine thing here with witness. Even in this fleeting moment, the artistry shines through. Impressive, industrious, eternal. You have seen a glimpse, Bagrat, of us, how once we were the minds of the architects. I'm gonna take that clockwork wheel and the scuttle brace. I just can't get that, but whatever. The clasp tied to the shell enhances the wearer's innate flexibility, allowing rapid retreat. Okay, so that's what that does. And scuttle away with that. That's a sawtooth circle. I don't like that. Or I didn't like that. Clockwork wheel. Expanding circular blade powered by clockwork motor propels forward, slicing through foes. That might be the shredded stuff. That is definitely the seared stuff. Pierce tough shells. That might be... That might be the punch through. I have no idea. I have next to no idea what I need for anything. And that is still... I don't know what the needle end does. Oh, there's this... You have secrets up here, my dear bug friend. A lock gate bearing the symbol of the architect. I have the architect's key. Let's use it. I got the key, fair and square, so I should be fine doing that. Claim. Let me bind you. I have no idea what I'm claiming from you, but I will claim it. Oh, found the crest of architect. Spin the needle as a screw, shredding foes. Here's the shred thing. Spend silk to rapidly craft new tools. That's cool. Oh, my needle looks red now. Oh. That's interesting. And now I cannot go in there anymore. Well, not gonna say that that's not fun. Anything to say about that? Master, I have communed with the shrine above. Your learnings are unique. Techniques born of clockwork hearts. A mastery will require some commitment on my part. Like Red, you are the first organic share to fuse our memories. Such behavior, my line would have believed improbable, impossible. Still, your broad arsenal did suggest strong affinity with the mechanical craft, enough to allow access to our thought store. Yours is an impressive skill, Master. I am grateful for the insight. I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm not sure I like it, but it's fun. And as is, I have a memory locket. And... what would be a thing? Definitely that. That's a lot of combat abilities though that I get with them. So you can imagine that I want to have that. Maybe that as well. I mean, I just love those. Don't have another memory locket, so I'm kinda stuck where it is at the moment, but dang. Loads of combat abilities there. Also, sitting down and being able to craft stuff. That's also fun. I'm gonna stick more with that one though. I don't like the speed at which I can work with stuff, but I like my slashing a little bit more than the piercing. But again, for the huntress, that might be just what I need. So with you I cannot do anything. Maybe with the other one? Not that I would want to do anything with them at all. No. Okay, so we got something out of that as well. So we're making some weird progress. So I'm happy about that. Did not quite give me the kind of answers that I was hoping for with everything. Because we have the heart. We could probably return that to... it would be weird. Especially since it's not there anymore, but... nah, definitely not. That has to be somewhere else then. That has to be somewhere else. That incessant screaming. I think we're gonna deal with that now. I just need to look up where to go with that, but I think that's the next thing, so that just that we get rid of that, because now I don't have that much that I could lose anymore, so it definitely would make sense to deal with our screamy baby there. Let me just get out of here again. I did not mean to do that, but at the same time, you know, sometimes it's just nice to do stuff that just has an immediate effect that I don't need to worry about a thing anymore. Also, have I ever taken a look at what's down there? Or did I always just want to come back to that eventually? Did I do that? I did that. Never mind. I remember that. I remember that. And I remember that they did not like that. So, we're good. And with we're good, I mean that I'm good. And I don't need to worry about that. Anyway, I think we're at time, so I'm going to leave this here. And next time we're gonna deal with our tangled black mass that is screaming constantly in our ears while we're in the pause menu in our inventory, so that stops. I'm curious to see where this will lead. I can't tell you yet. I just have a very, very bad feeling about everything that's gonna happen here momentarily. And I think that's... I'm sorry. I think that's a fair assessment to make.